All right, YouTube. So I'm going to do something different today. Um, Everyone knows Pokemon. I started Pokemon, unfortunately, only a couple months ago, and I kept coming across this guy called Beer Dad. Um, his actual name on there is Beer Dad Cards. And if you know him, you already know that he's an amazing guy. Um, if you don't know him, please check him out. Just go to YouTube, type in Beer Dad Cards, CARDZ. And I actually was super lucky enough to meet him not too long ago. There was a show that came up, and he's really kind of what got me into it because I was like, okay, Pokemon. But I kept watching his shows, and I was like, this dude is just so real, and he's great with the kids, and he's honest. He's not about playing games or stealing money or anything like that. And so for him, like, he really helped solidify me saying, okay, I want to look into this more. So I went to the show, I met him, amazing guy. With all that being said, there was more of a shout out to him, but this is not Pokemon. So my mindset was, well, Pokemon cards are hard to find, especially if you're looking for the packs. You know, Walmart, Target, it's just not available around here like that. You can order online. It's just some online places very, very questionable. TCG is very good, and so I actually ordered certain cards from Orange Mana on TCG. Orange Mana, like the color orange and MANA, check them out on TCG. Very straightforward, honest person. Very good with the shipping. But I wanted something else besides Pokemon. And so I was debating between Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I ended up choosing Magic the Gathering. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans. And then I found out they have a Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering. So, today, from Orange Mana on TCG, I have my very first packs of Magic the Gathering, Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth. And I'm super, super excited about that. I hope you can see it like that. Make sure, like this. So I'm super excited. So I don't know, I know this much about Pokemon and that much about Magic the Gathering. I know that apparently, like, the Orcish Bowmasters are good cards. Obviously, any foils are generally good cards. And then there's something like with the colors. I was doing research where I think it's the bottom right. It has like black is common, silver is uncommon, gold is rare, and like an orange or orange reddish gold is mythic rare. I don't know if orange is like slightly less mythic rare and reddish gold is more, if that's just all the kind of same color. But I'm gonna open this. I'm super excited. Now, mind you, I don't know anything about this, so I might be like very excited, like, let's go. And you guys and girls are like, dude, that card's worth 20 cents. So, you know, just because a card looks good doesn't mean it really is expensive. So bear with me on that. But let's make sure you guys can see this. Yes, right there. That's good. Okay. So as long as they're not all commons, then I'm good. I'm trying to open it like a Pokemon pack. It's actually tougher, which I guess I kind of like. Less chance of somebody opening and resealing. Unfortunately, it's such a thing these days. So these are, again, from Orange Mana on TCG. So if you go on TCG and you search up Orange Mana, I have messaged, is there a backwards? I'll make sure I don't mess up and start like the best card. I have messaged Orange Mana back and forth about a couple things, and they have been very open and quick to respond. You know, friendly and polite. So shout outs again to Orange Mana. So I know Pokemon you start like this and flip it or something. Hopefully I don't have to do that here, because then if that's the case I'm gonna mess it up. Just double check. Yes. All right, so we have 1/1. I guess that's black for common. Okay, so there's that. Oh man, that is a nice looking card right there. That's a hollow. Y'all can see that, right? That is nice. Now that, what color is that? Can't even tell. I guess it's a hollow, so is that in its own little world? Or is that supposed to be, then it's not a reddish gold. Oh, maybe a silver? Maybe that's a silver. Well, that's a cool card right there. I'm just gonna put that right there. Then we got this one. I guess that's a gold. That looks cool. We got a dragon. That's a black card. Ooh, don't do that. Trying to keep these in order. And we have Tree Folk, Old Man Willow. Another black card. And we have Sorcery. It's another black card. Try not to like peek at the next card and ruin it. We got another dragon, Ferocious Fell Beast. So you guys let me know. Here, I mean, these are black common cards, and I'm gonna look them up afterwards, but are any of these still good just because they're common? Like, as far as Magic the Gathering and Lord of the Ring goes, if it's common, is it just like an automatic bust, or are there ones out there that actually have some value? And obviously I don't expect that it's gonna be $100, but you know, $5, $7, you know, I don't know. I don't know how that works with Magic the Gathering. So, all right, we got that common. Gimli. Gimli's always cool. I don't think he should be common though, but is what it is. The Shire is another one. It's a common. It's a lot of commons. Brandywine Farmer. Okay, let's see what that one is. And that's another common. Took Reaper. I think I'm coming up on the last card. Oh, I guess they do like Pokemon. That's just Island, because what is that? Because that's my first card. I put it behind there. Was that just what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that like legit, or is that normal? I don't know what that is. Art Series Witch King of Angmar, 43 out of 81. Is that cool? I have no idea. I mean, it looks cool, but I have to tell you, out of all of these, that one just looks the coolest. All right, so there's those. Definitely gonna have to do some research on these. And we have this one. Let's see. Yeah, these definitely are not Pokemon packs. I feel like, and y'all let me know if you've ever opened a Pokemon pack. I feel like if the wind blows wrong, you can open them. That's probably why some people cut them. I've seen that though, and nothing against anybody that cuts them. If you guys cut them, that's your thing. But man, It always freaks me out when I see someone take a pair of scissors to these packs. I'm like, oh. All right. Let's start. Make sure we're still on. Yep. This is weird. It's like two different cards. What's up with that? Y'all know about that, I'm sure. It's like a blue card, but a red card. It doesn't have a color on there, so I don't really know what that is. Oh, look at that. Quarrel's End. That's a black card, though. Looks cool. See, for me, if it's a hollow, I'm automatically thinking like, oh man, that's got to be some money. Not like thousands, but I don't know, 10, 20 bucks or more. But it's a common card, so I guess that's, I don't know. I can't really tell. It's hard to tell. Like, I think it's black when it doesn't shine, but then when it shines, it makes me question if it's like a silver. That there. So this is kind of like the other one. I think that's supposed to be gold. One ring to rule them all. The ring tempts you, then each player mills cards. Okay. There's that gold thing, unless that's orange reddish gold. I don't know. It looks like a holographic gold. So what is that? Is that orange reddish gold, or is that like a holographic gold? Y'all gotta let me know about that, because I mean, when it's holographic, it shines like that. It looks like 10 different colors. So is that supposed to be gold, or is that supposed to be the orange reddish gold that they're talking about? I have to Google that up. Oh man, everybody's favorite. This guy. My precious. So here's another one. I think that's like gold, but I don't know. Is gold? I guess I need to see an orange reddish gold or an actual gold to compare the two, because I feel like all I've gotten is the black and maybe a uncommon, the silver. So I'm either getting these, and these are the gold rares, or they're the orange reddish gold. So I just need whichever one I don't have. Alright, bats. Okay, we got some orcs. It's a common card. Rising of the Day, another common card. Shadowfax, that's kind of a cool card. It's common, but that's kind of cool. Oath of the Grey Host. That's why I haven't heard of like half of this stuff. Man, he's doing like a Bruce Lee kick on him. Look at that. Alright, I see you. But it's a common card. I ain't never seen that move, but okay. Oh, there's another farmer. We had a farmer in the other one. Alright, I think we're coming up on our last card. Survey says... Oh, it's the map thing again. They begin me with the map. So does that mean that this card is like the last one? 35 out of 81. Oh, wow. That's cool. Now, one thing I noticed about this one compared to... pick it up and not touch it. That one is signed. This one is not. Can you see those both? So, what does that mean? They're both cool, but I wonder if this one signed is more? I don't even know what these are. Like, they're... I know what it says, but I don't know art series, because, you know, Pokemon doesn't really have stuff like this. So they have like their own thing. So I'm gonna have to check that out. But thank you everyone for watching. Forgive my stupidity on what is this and what is that. You know, we're all learning. We're all started somewhere. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. And then give me all your positive feedback on if you've opened these and what means what and what you think and what cards to look out for and, you know, everything else. And I appreciate everything. And I hope you guys